Hello everyone and welcome to the Make question and answer video. Like you see, I've got a different camera here. It's a vlogging camera and I will do more vlog stuff, running around, talking about stuff. And I borrowed this camera from a friend called Joe from the YouTube channel Joe Filmed, and we will do some awesome stuff together. So stay tuned for this and subscribe to his channel. And yeah, I just want to say that I'm on Twitch now. I will stream every Tuesday at 8 p.m. CET and talk about random stuff and practice guitar together with you guys. I will show you on which songs I am working and we will practice together. And yeah, if you're interested in this, head over Tuesdays 8 p.m. on Twitch, the same name, JJ Swan Girl Band. Also, I have updated the Patreon rewards. You can now even get a guitar lesson from me or posters. So if you're interested in guitar cover votings, autographs, cards, etc., head to my Patreon page. I'm about to kind of create a small community on Patreon and get you guys involved in the creative process of my channel. So if you're interested, head to Patreon. Yeah, now let's start with the question and answer part of this video, and with Mike from Patreon. He asked me, do you have pets? Are you a cat or a dog person? I have a cat and the cat is living at my parents' house, not here. I have moved and I live together with my boyfriend now. And I really love this cat. It's so fluffy and he's so amazing, and sometimes I really miss my cat. I cannot stand dogs though. I'm afraid of big dogs as I'm a small person. Cliché. François Bernard asked me on Patreon, what do you like most of your country, Germany? Yeah, I really like German Apfelwein, German beer, and also the forests and the landscapes are so nice. And concerning traveling, the Autobahn is so awesome. We've got great connections from city to city, and if you're driving a car, you are so fast crossing the country. It's amazing. Michael Thompson asked me on Patreon, what gauge of chicken pig do you use and how long does a chicken pig last? I think I have talked about it in another video, but I can just move around and find a chicken pig for you. Here is my desk and I have drawn a bit before I started recording this video, and let's take a look at the pig. Here I am again. This is the chicken pig I am playing with at the moment. It's a 2.0 millimeter chicken pig, and it depends on how much I practice and what songs I practice. If I practice some shredding songs, the pig will last about 4 to 5 months until the sharp end here gets a bit round. And I think a record of one of my pigs, I've used it since September, was half a year, one guitar pick. I know many guitarists that use a bunch of picks during one show, and this one lasts so long. It's amazing. I can just recommend chicken picks to all of you guys. They are expensive. One of these are 7.50 euros, but if you considering the fact you just need one for half a year, it's actually cheaper than buying like 10 picks or 15 picks of the brand you are playing, and the pick lasts just for 1 week when you practice much. Yeah, that's my thoughts on chicken picks, and I will kind of make a whole video about my pick in the future, I think, since I got asked this question pretty often. Donald Shemansky asked me on Patreon, how and when did you meet Miss Redhead? This is really funny. One day I got a message on Facebook like, hey, I like your hair. Or your hair is awesome, something like this. And this was Miss Redhead, and from this day on we chatted on Facebook, and she has written to me a couple of times and we sort of became friends. And when she visited me back in 2016, I think, it really began to be a cool friendship, and this year I have visited her in Belgium. So it's so awesome that you have written to me this stupid tiny message. I've gained a new friend and you are awesome, Miss Redhead. Greetings. Jordan Walsh asked me on YouTube, If you could only pick one pair of shoes trainers to wear for the rest of your life, what would you choose? I think I will choose my favorite pair of shoes. So I will show them to you. Vans are my favorite shoes, and I'm always wearing them when I'm playing live shows, since they are really comfortable to wear and really reliable. Yeah, Vans. Metal Dad asks me on YouTube, congratulations, how do you get copyright info for your covers? For example, for Rammstein you had to use a live version, and for Avenged Sevenfold you had to make a band cover. That's a really interesting question, but before I answer it, I have some really bad news. The music laws on YouTube have been refreshed, and there are many bands whose songs aren't allowed to use anymore as an original track without getting a blocking. These are, for example, Sum 41, Parkway Drive, Papa Roach, Gojira, Avenged Sevenfold, Rammstein, Megadeth, did I mention Megadeth? Iron Maiden, Linkin Park, Skillet, and many more. So basically many bands that are on my to-do list with some songs, and this sucks pretty much. I think I can completely understand it if a label says we don't want anyone to use the song, the owner of the song doesn't want people to use the song for covers, it's completely fine. But nevertheless, it's annoying since I've been working on the songs, and you guys have to understand, I won't do anything that isn't allowed on YouTube, so unfortunately I have to record more instrumental covers or take some live versions of the songs, since the copyright is just limited to the original recording, since all the rights are reserved for the copyright holder. Yeah, bad news are over, so I will just explain where I find the information. You have here the Creator Studio, and when you click here, you can find a search bar where you can type in the band or the song you want to cover, and there you get information whether you can use the song without getting a blocking, or getting a blocking for certain countries or for nearly the whole world. And sometimes there it stands that it's completely not allowed to use the track, and if you use it, your video will most likely get deleted, like it happened with my Stairway to Heaven cover of Led Zeppelin. It's blocked worldwide and YouTube kind of deleted it. And this is the reason why I don't cover certain bands, because I can't. And there are so many of you writing to me, why aren't you covering this band? I'm really waiting for this, but I am not allowed to use the song. So I think I will make a whole new video to explain the copyright thing to you guys. And yeah, maybe then you will know more about it. But this is where you find the music information. King Multichaos asks me on YouTube. The question is, when are you going to go to Flensburg with your band? I'll give every one of you Flensburger, the best beer ever. Well, thanks for this. I don't know. We haven't got a big tour happening this year, but if you know a club that will kind of take us to play there for maybe 40 minutes to an hour or an hour and a half, just write to us. Like, we are just searching for people that would like to book us, and if there is someone interested in having Oversense, headlining a show, then just let me know and we will go to Flensburg, I guess. Fabio Giotto asks me on YouTube, a funny question, if you were a string, what string would you like to be and why? Okay, this is a strange question, but I like strange questions. Yeah, I think as a rhythm guitar player, I really like to be the E string of a guitar. I like deep sounding strings, so yeah, E string is awesome. And if you haven't seen it, I've got a new guitar. Here, my first 7-string guitar ever, and I will make a video about it once I got more time. Like, you know, I am working in my first full-time job now, and this is why I'm so happy to have this vlogging camera now, and yeah, it really helps me to have less work with the video. Thank you again, Joe, for letting me borrow it. Daniel Thomas asked me on Facebook, how long did it take you to master the art of shredding, e.g. guitar? Well, I haven't mastered it, so I don't know how many years it will still take me to master an instrument, but I think you cannot master anything, since there is always something you haven't thought of and someone invents something new on an instrument, so I haven't mastered it yet, so I don't know. Last but not least, Maria Caplea asked me on Instagram, hi, what was the very first guitar? Could you do some cover of the Pretty Reckless and Avril Lavigne? Is being a guitarist your job? Well, my very first guitar was a black and white Strat model by Quintus, and I have done a whole video about this guitar, and you can check it out on my channel. It's called My First Guitar! I will talk more about this in this video. I don't like the Pretty Reckless, so I won't cover a song of them, but if we rely on the Patreon voting, we might get an Avril Lavigne cover in June. And last but not least, is being a guitarist your job? No, I'm a math and physics teacher at a gymnasium here where I live, and actually it's my dream to be able to live from the stuff I'm doing as a guitar player with my band here on YouTube. And yeah, let's see how far I can come. But no, being a guitarist is not my job where I earn money from. So I really hope you've enjoyed this tiny question and answer video, and if you're still interested to become a patron and helping support this channel, become a part of an awesome small community, head to my Patreon page and you can still participate at the June guitar cover voting. At the moment Avril Lavigne is leading, and I think a cover of Skater Boy will be really cool. What do you say? Yeah, I'm now working on a new System of a Down instrumental cover together with White Slash, also working on a full band cover of a song by Sum 41, and finally on a Metallica cover again, since this was the Patreon voted cover for May. So, I hope to see you on Twitch maybe on Tuesday, since I'm just uploading one video per week now on Fridays, and we'll kind of do this Talking Tuesday stuff on Twitch together with you, explaining songs, etc. So maybe we see us there. Otherwise, stay tuned and rock on!